Hi, it's Ryan from Pin High Virtual Golf. Just going to do a bit of a quick demonstration on how to use the system here at Pin High. When you enter the unit, this is the screen you'll be presented with. This is a touch screen monitor, so everything is done through this screen. It's replicated on the projector over here. Play golf here is your main option where you want to go to play courses. So if I hit play golf, and then you can create users. The best way to do this is just go add guest, however many guests you want to use. You can then edit each individual person and you can create a new name for them. Put a handicap in. Change whether they're male, female, etc, etc. Okay? Once you've done that, click next. Choose your mode of play, so whether you want to play stroke play, Stableford, scramble, best ball, match play, etc, etc. I'll just go stroke play because it's the easiest for now. Click next, and then choose your course. We've got various courses that you can choose from here. If you scroll down, you'll see all the courses available to you. You can use this to scroll down a bit faster. Once you see this padlock icon, those are the courses that aren't available. So I'm going to go and play Royal Troon. And I'm going to hit next. The various options you see here, you can change here by hitting settings. The default options that we leave them to are probably the best to leave them at without, I wouldn't change anything on there. And then click tee off. And that's it. That now starts your game. Your display here will tell you who's playing. You can change that option by hitting there and changing. So your display there will tell you who's playing. This will tell you what club it's selected. You don't need to change that, but you can if you want. That just gives you a recommended club. The only time you may need to change that is if you're green side and you want to putt off the fringe. If it's automatically got a sand wedge selected, you might want to change that to say a putter. There are various options in here which you can select, and if you want to hit the menu to re-hit or look at the scorecard, all of the menu options are under there. Okay, and you click resume. And basically you just swing, hit a ball, which I'll do now, poorly. That's a ball. And that will give you your basic stats there as well. Okay, and then it goes on to the next player, and you can tee off from there. Once you've finished, if you finish your game, you can click exit rounds. Take yourself back to the main menu. The next option down is your practice. So if you hit practice, you'll see the players that I created earlier already in. Hit next again, and you've got driving range or chip and putt. If I go into driving range, there's various different options. So you've got a long drive range, you've got a standard range, shot shape range, etc. They're just different types of range, but they will give you the same data. And on the chip and putt, if I click next, again the same different options. It depends on whether you want to be hitting out of bunkers, out of boulders. I don't know why you'd want to hit over a boulder, but various different options for your chipping and putting. And that's the practice area. Okay, so your pin seeker game here. Once you start that, it will bring up a QR code. You'll need the Pin Seeker app on your phone, but essentially, once you're on the Pin Seeker app, you can select a one of the closest to the pin competitions they've got. Hit swing. It will bring up a scanner for a QR code. Scan the QR code there, and it will automatically bring you into the closest to the pin competition. Closest to the pin will win the prize, basically. The next option is games. If you hit games, again we've put the same players in there. There are various different sort of fun games you can play. So demolition driving range, closest to the pin, long drive World Series, 301, which is basically like a little darts game, and there's another darts game there. These are just fun little games you can play. So a couple of things worth noting inside the unit. The first thing is this blue strip of floor here. We've put that in so that you can visibly see the area that the flight scope needs to read. Don't put anything inside this area of floor in here. It will just block the radar and you'll end up with inaccurate reads. The same here on the actual hitting area. We put this circle on the floor, the marked circle, the smaller circle here, not the lit circle. That's the optimum read area for the flight scope. If you have your balls outside of that area, you won't get very accurate reads. It will still pick it up, but it won't read particularly well. This side of the turf here is your standard fairway turf, and this side here is an area turf that you can actually put a tee in to tee your ball up for your driver. Just another thing to note as well, from a right-handed player, you may feel you're quite close to the wall and the screen behind you, especially if you're using a driver. We've had people in here who are 6'3" with no issues, but just if you want to be certain on it, just take your practice swings in front of the ball rather than stepping behind. It'll just give you a little bit of extra space. Left-handed players, you're absolutely fine on this side because you've got plenty of space behind you.